Good morning, everybody. It's Patty with Get Personal with Patty, and I figured today I would go over my planners. So I do use quite a bit of planners throughout the week and the month, so I figured I would just give you a quick update on what I'm using and why. So this is the Leverage Planner. This is a year ago's cover because it was at 50% off. And I really do love it. As much as I like the Erin Condren for my overall budget, I was thinking about getting that for like July because you got to think ahead, especially if you're putting an envelope aside for your planners and such. But I really like the Leverage Planner, and this stays on my desk, although I am considering carrying it with me because I do carry a big enough purse for it to fit. Okay, so and this is the small one, so it actually fits in a Happy Planner Classic cover, so you could put it in there. I did have one and then I sold it, I know, but I do keep this on my desk for right now. We'll see. As you know, if you've been watching my channel for a little while, I work 2 part-time jobs. Well, one is like 35 hours and the other one is about 8 to 10 hours a week. So I just kind of changed that up a little bit. The second job, I was working a little bit more, but now because I picked up 35 hours at the first job, I'm just going to go down a little bit on the second one. So I use this for that kind of, to schedule my day. So this is March, and unlike the financial planners that I use, when I use the financial planners, as you'll see in a second, I go from Friday to Thursday in planning the week because I get paid on Friday. But for this planner, where it's just an everyday planner, I just use it, the regular dates of the dates of the day. So March 1st was a Tuesday, and I try to put on here what's going on for the month and kind of like my side gigs are in highlighted yellow, or if I have something to do. I forgot. I don't even know what that says. What does that say? School starts, so etc. etc. So just a little bit about me. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back to watch more of my videos, I appreciate that. So a little bit about me. I'm a mom of a 10-year-old girl with CP, who's my world. She's just fantastic. I'm married. My husband is self-employed, so his money is business as well as his money pays fixed expenses like our mortgage, car payments, etc. Let's see, I go to school part-time for my associate's degree in business management. I'm in my early 50s. I work the 2 part-time jobs. I have about 3 side hustles a month, and I'm very busy. According to my friends, I'm a little too busy, but you know something? I really like staying busy. It just keeps my mind going, and it is what it is. Each his own, right? So in the Leverage Planner, I repurpose these pages. In the personal finance pages, I write down what my income is for side hustles. My side hustles get deposited in a separate Capital One savings account, and when I want to use something or purchase something for myself, that's usually where that's how I spend that money. And I also use that account, to put money into my Christmas fund for 2022, as well as the household emergency fund. I started doing the emergency fund a couple of years ago, and I do try to do at least $25 a week. It's already at $1,700. I do need to bump that up a little bit. So I'm going to still do the $25 a week from my Capital One savings, but also, try to do some in the regular weekly, budget. So I do this here, my side hustles, and then I write down what I spend. Now this month I've already spent some money in here that's really joint money, so that's kind of why I want to keep that highlighted, because this money really is for me to spend. I don't want to spend too much more for household in this account, so I'm just keeping track of that, and someday I'll be able to put it back because That's my hard-earned side gig money. So then over here, I've also repurposed this page, and I use this page, the calendar up here, for writing down what's for dinner. So last week, leftovers was Monday. On your own, we bought pizza, and then fish and chips Thursday, Friday. I made chicken piccata on Saturday. I made shepherd's pie Sunday, and then we had shepherd pie leftovers yesterday. I might do steak tips today in the air fryer because I just saw like a cute recipe for that. A good recipe, so I might do that. And then over here, I just keep track again of what we do for dine out and how much we spend. Just easier to see the big picture, how much we have a $250 budget monthly for dine out, so I'd like to keep track of what we do. Down here is my savings goals for the month. So now in March, my word of the month is gold. That'll net me $38. My March reverse challenge is $100. And my New York trip, I'm not sure what my total goal amount is, probably about $300. So I'm saving for that as well, which we were going to go in April. And then just starts the weekly plan. Is, if you know the Live It Planner, you get these 2 pages for personal planning, whether it's weekly meal prep ideas, grocery lists, and then you get this. And this, I just do a dump of what's happening for the week. That's how I do it. A lot of people do use this as a laundry or household task when they're going to do what. But I like to do more so I can look at this and say, okay, I have a meeting Tuesday night, which is Tuesday. So I like to decorate it with stickers, as you can see. So I put down this starts my new schedule. So I did already write that in on my new schedule. And then I really like the hourly look as well. These stickers are from Sarah Marie Stickers on Etsy, and I really enjoy her stickers. They're really pretty. She has all kinds of different colors, but I have a lot of her stickers, so I'm just kind of trying to use them up. So I use these for, work. And then I put a different color when I'm going into my other part-time job. So today is one of those days. It's Tuesday and Thursday, so I work 8 to 12. I think I actually work 8 to 1. And then I'll go from 1:15 to about 5:15. And then I like to put what we have for dinner so I can go back in the months. And if I have, am I stuck on ideas, I might just go back and write in, what we want for dinner or what we had for dinner. So that's kind of how I use this Leverage Planner. Now I also use a plum paper for Grace. So as I said, Grace is 10. She has cerebral palsy, but she's walking with a walker and she's starting to eat by mouth. She's mostly G-tube fed. We have to really get her some weight. She's lost a little weight in the last few months, so we're really trying hard. And this is her schedule for her personal care attendance. And so as you can see, I do her scheduling as well. She does go to school full time, but she has after school childcare, and I keep track of her schedule as well. So it's really involved. I mean, it's not as involved as anybody, a mom that has any children. Obviously, you have to write down their schedule. Her schedule is a little bit different than most people as far as childcare attendance, but I still keep track of how much she's eating. She eats by G-tube, so I'm obviously keeping track of that, and I'm keeping track of her bowel movements, because unfortunately with CP, it feels like, I don't know, that's a huge thing with kids with CP, and no pun intended, but it's a pain. All right, and then I use the Erin Condren for my financial overall picture. I really started using that this year, and I really do like it. So this is March, and I keep track of a weekly basis from Friday to Thursday, because that's when I get paid. So I use the Erin Condren. I also use an Erin Condren notebook, and that's just to remind me to be grateful, thankful, and hopeful. I consider myself a really positive person. So I keep track of my sinking funds and which sinking funds we're using and we're saving for, as well as I keep track of our credit cards and my credit score. So I noticed that in March of last year, my credit score was 710, and now it's 727. I should actually put that in here because it's obviously nice to look back. I just know that because I just kind of saw it the other day. So I'm going to put 3/2021. It was 7/10. So it's 7/27. So, you know, that's really good. And you know, I've not always had a good credit score. So certainly something to work on. I also keep track of my 100 envelope challenge this year in here. And the green is what I saved in 2021. The orange is what I saved in 2022 so far. And that's that. I use that as well. And then I try to do the power sheets, and I have a couple of different notebooks. But overall, I really like all my planners. I'm a planner girl. I enjoy decorating. I enjoy all about planning. And I like my stickers. My husband says I buy too many, but that's okay. That's why I have my side gigs. So thanks everybody for watching, and maybe you could, you know, if you have any questions for me, I'd like to do a Q&A soon, or if you have questions about, you know, why I use a particular book that maybe you don't, you know, I didn't answer, I would love to, you know, help you answer that, those questions. Thanks for coming on and watching today. Please, if you like my videos or any of my videos, I would love for you to subscribe, and please give me a thumbs up. Thanks. Bye now.